Well, sitting down for a family meal sounds nice, but making it happen can often be more difficult than that, with many families juggling logistics like different work schedules, multiple after-school activities, different ages. So how important are family meals and how frequently should we be sitting around a table together? Well, Georgia Middleton is a postdoc research associate at Flinders University in Adelaide, Australia, and a visiting scholar here at UBC. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So let's talk more about this, Georgia. We understand you're at UBC researching the practice of how family meals have changed over time. Can you tell us a bit more about your research, and is this really a lost art?
Yeah, certainly. So my previous research has really looked at how family meals have changed over the last 3 decades, so from 1990 to 2020, particularly in Adelaide, South Australia, where I'm from. And so at the moment I'm here in Vancouver conducting a study looking at how those experiences might be different or the same in Canada compared to in Australia. So yeah, really interesting study and looking forward to finding out more.
Absolutely. And on that note, I don't know if you have any data to speak of yet, but how do you expect that the research in Vancouver or the results might differ from that in Australia?
Oh, I've got no idea. We're about to start recruitment and I'm really excited to really start unpacking that. In the investigations that we looked at across time, there are lots of unexpected things that stayed the same and lots of things that changed that we weren't necessarily expecting. So I have my predictions of what we might see, but it'll be really interesting to see particularly things around the expectations on family meals, the tradition and the value, and what Vancouver parents are considering all the time, the food options, money, all of those sorts of things, and how that compares.
Yeah, no doubt. Is quantity or quality more important, would you say, when it comes to having family meals with young children, especially?
Such a good question, and something that we don't know the answer to yet. A lot of the research that's been conducted in this space really looks at frequency of family meals, so how often people are coming together to have family meals. And that quality and the environment of family meals is often actually overlooked because it's quite hard to measure. So when we look at the benefits of family meals, it's really hard to know what part of the family meal is beneficial. Is it just coming together and being with each other, 6-7 nights a week, or is it having 1 or 2 family meals a week where you really engage in social connection and interaction and really spend the time together?
I'm sure cell phones too. I mean, that's obviously a new thing in the past few decades, but perhaps that's really changed the dynamic. And even just you look at a nuclear family, maybe that your immediate family, but a lot of people, like students, don't have blood family here. So even with friends, I imagine is that a similar effect perhaps of just having that communal meal together?
Oh, definitely. There's lots of research looking into just the shared aspect of eating a meal with other humans and what that does for us. And I've done this work with older populations as well, bringing together older adults to share meals together. So it definitely, that kind of one-on-one or group connection is really important, and phones can really get in the way of having that connection and having those conversations.
I know I've become more acutely aware with a toddler at home how important it is to have that quality time. What role has social messaging played in influencing, how people prioritize family meals overall?
Yeah, really big part. So I think, when we hear the words family meals, I'm sure we all kind of conjure up a similar sort of picture in our heads of everyone sitting around the table eating the same meal, enjoying that meal. Everything's really peaceful and really happy conversation. And that's what's portrayed in media, it's portrayed in television, it's also in health promotion as well. But family meals don't really look like that, and especially not in modern society where we're busy, we've got lots of things going on. Kids don't always want to sit down for 20 minutes at a table and eat the broccoli or eat the spinach that you're serving. So the unrealistic portrayals of family meals through the media and through our health promotion can cause a lot of guilt and a lot of feelings of failure and shame for parents who aren't able to live up to this kind of idealised expectation that we've created.
Interesting research for sure. We can't wait to find out the results. Thank you so much for your insight today.
Thank you.